I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right, this one's called JP's Revenge. Yes, JP's Revenge. Yeah, JP was a cool guy. He was from the block. This was back in the 80s, mid 80s, or something like that. But JP had a lot of equipment. He had music equipment. He had tools, everything you needed that you can borrow tools from him, and he would loan them to you. And as long as you give them back, then you cool. So, well, anyway, JP stored all of his equipment like on his second floor, up on the second floor. And up on the second floor is where he had all his music equipment, his keyboards and everything. He had everything you can name, and he let you borrow too. He'll let you borrow it as long as you brought everything back. It was cool with him. All right, JP. One day, JP left. JP used to drive school buses. He had a couple of school buses that he used to drive to drop people off different places and stuff. So the school buses wasn't for school for carrying kids in, it was for carrying grown-ups and stuff. So he used to take people to different places like to resorts and stuff like that. So he used to have this big school bus. He used to drive people away. So anyway, he drove some folks to a resort, and he was gone from his house. And this guy named Total Chaos. Yep. They had names like that back in the hood. They had terrible names. So Total Chaos, I heard that he put a ladder up to JP's window, and he climbed up to the second floor, went inside, and stole some equipment. So he stole some stereo stuff. So when JP came back, he was mad. He was mad. He was on fire. Okay. But he said, man, when I catch who did this, they got trouble on their hands. So he repaired the window and resumed as normal. Resumed as normal. Then another time, he went again. He went to take some people out to the museum. He took a group to the museum and let them see the museum and stuff. And he was in a school bus, so he was driving a school bus. He drove them there and drove them back. When he got back, his house was looted again. This time, they took a lot of big equipment. They took a couple of TVs and some stereo equipment out the back door. So once again, he was mad. He was mad. He was on fire this time. He was madder than the last time. So he said, "All right, man. Next time somebody come in my house, man, they got trouble." So he started he fixed the door so you needed the key to get out of his apartment, his front door and his back door. Okay? So after that, JP again had to go and take a group somewhere, and he was gone for like a whole day this time. Once again, his house got broke in. This time they couldn't get out the front door. They were kicking the door, and so they went back out the window from the ladder. JP was mad. He was mad. He was livid. But once again, he let it go. He let it go. And he said he just said he repaired everything and replaced everything, and no harm, no foul. man, this kept going on. This kept going on. People kept breaking in his apartment and everything like that. So sooner or later, JP got so mad that he said, I'm going to take care of this once and for all. Okay. So this time he lined his window with a stripped out cord, like his windowsill. And, like you stripped up that the plastic off your cords, and it's nothing but bare wire. So he put bare wire all around his windowsill. All right, and he let his window down, and locked everything. Then he took off and went to take some people to see something. So after that, he took somebody, but then Total Chaos tried to break in again. Okay, it's hot out here. I had to turn my air off. So yeah, so he Total Chaos took the ladder and started going up his to the second floor. So when he got up to the second floor, he grabbed the windowsill and got the shock of his life. Fell back, fell on the gate, on the chain link gate, and then flipped over, and then he couldn't move anymore. You know why? Because he broke his back. Okay? So he laid there for like maybe a couple of hours, maybe two or 3 hours before somebody discovered him, and then they called an ambulance and they took him to the hospital. He didn't die. Fortunately, he didn't die. But when JP got back, it was crazy around there. Everybody was telling him what happened and stuff like that. The guy fell out his window, and you know what? The police came and they arrested JP. Yep, they arrested JP for booby trapping. He booby trapped his window. I don't know what they were thinking, but this guy had broken his house several times. And this is the result. So JP tried to get out of jail, but to no avail. So he stayed in jail a couple of years, maybe 3 years, 2 or 3 years. Then he got out and resumed his business. But when JP got out, he said, I will do it again. I will do it again. If somebody breaking my house again, I will do it again. And you know what? Nobody attempted to break in JP's house anymore. No one attempted to break in his house. So that just goes to show you, man. If it's not yours, don't touch it, okay? If you want to break in somebody's house or something like that, be prepared to suffer the consequences, okay? Be prepared to suffer the consequences, because I would do it too. All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I dropped another video. And share. Share my videos with your family. Share with your friends. Share with your loved ones. And even share with your enemies.